All right, we're going to jump into the Freedom Journal. And I am excited because this is something that I have been using for many years with my clients. And it wasn't always called the Freedom Journal, but it's been remarkable because this is pretty much where everything goes. This is how you track everything and move on. Anything that is what you need to dump. There's a section in here you'll see that you just dump things out of your brain because you're holding on to them and moving forward. Because if you hold on to stuff, things that maybe you didn't do so well during the day, they start building upon you, and you start to carry them, and you start to get sabotage yourself because you are holding on to maybe that you didn't work out yesterday, so you're thinking about it the next day. So this is a place to dump all that here. So let's jump right in here. So the Freedom Journal, what I want you to do is, and it's really important, is understand there's different types of goals. There's your 6-week goals or short-term goals. It could be 3 weeks, it could be 6 weeks, it could be up to 3 months, really. And then there's the long-term goals. Okay. So what I want you to understand is that these goals are important that you write down. You got to write them down because if you don't write them down, you're just wishing they would happen. So before you even actually start writing these goals down, what I was going to say is print this stuff out. Print this whole manual out, and I would put it into a binder. Heck, I would even personally, I would call Kinko's, get their email address, email this to them, let Kinko's or Staples print it out in color, bind it, and make it look really, really amazing. That way you can fill this out every single day. But anyway, back to goals here. So you want to go ahead and focus on short-term and long-term goals. So just fill this out, everything you can possibly think of. Don't hold anything back. Short-term goals, long-term goals, anything after 3 months. Typically 2 to 10 years, you can go up to 10 years. But anything that you've ever even thought about doing, goals that come to mind, don't hold back, write it down, and there's plenty of space to write lots of good stuff there. So it could be, I want to lose weight. Well, great. How much you want to lose? Great. Okay, what else you want to do? You want to tone the arms? Great. You want to tone the legs, the thighs, the glutes, the butt? Okay, great. You want to climb Mount Everest? You want to ride bikes in, upstate New York in this one location? Write all that down. Be specific. Now your why. I want you to list every reason why you want to do all this. Why do you want to lose weight? What is it going to do for you? And what's it going to do for your life? And how is it going to affect your life? And this is the big thing that, really, if you look at your why, if it's strong enough, you're almost like about to cry. Like, I know my why is my kids, and if I wasn't there for my kids and I was heavier, I couldn't be there for them. So that's my why is my kids and being available to them, because I know what would happen to me if I didn't. So it's strong. Measurements. Make sure you take measurements in the beginning. Write it down. Weight, body fat. If you don't have body fat, that's fine, but measure your hips, your waist, and get that picture and post it right in there. Really, just do it. Monster brain dump. I know it's monster, but monster brain dump. These are the things that you've done in the past to lose weight that did not work. And enter the dates. So about 7 years ago, I sat down with somebody, and he had me write out the history of all my binges I've ever done. And it was one of the most powerful things I've ever done, where I wrote down every single location, Florida, California, where I did it, and how much. I wrote it all down in detail. At least write down locations that you've, not locations, write down what you've done at least in the past. You've tried this diet, boom, write down when did you do it. You tried this workout system, boom, and you write down this trail of history. Okay, really important to dump all that stuff. And then continue along here. Now this is going to be great. The Living Lean Lifestyle Plan. This is really amazing. Pretty much how you can set yourself up for success each week is you're going to basically write out a whole schedule of your whole life for the week. You're going to put in here, and you can see here Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And on the left side, it says morning, afternoon, evening time. And what I want you to do is on Sundays, map out your week. So what days and times will you exercise? What will you do? And how long? Put that in there. So if, for example, Monday you're going to do a 10-minute fat burner workout, Okay, great. What time? 6 a.m. Great. So what time are you waking up? 5:15. Put it in there. Be specific. And then maybe Tuesday you're going to do 5 o'clock a.m. workout, but you got to wake up at 4:50, so put 4:50 wake up time. But, be specific. And you can see how specific I'm getting here, and it's really, really important. Now you got the exercise in there. Make sure you put nutrition in there too. When are you going to shop? Every Sunday at what time? I'm going to shop at 5 p.m. Put it in there. Boom. When are you going to pack your meals? Okay, put it in there. I'm packing my meals every morning at 6 a.m. This is how we plan ahead. This is how you become successful, is if you write this stuff down. Otherwise, it's very hard. And this is a system that I'm giving you right now. This is the system that works, and that's why this journal is so powerful. So make sure you write all this stuff out, and also write out what you are going to eat, by the way. So 6 a.m., I'm going to eat this breakfast, and list exactly what it is. Don't just write breakfast. What are you going to have? How much? There's plenty of room in there. Same thing for lunch. What are you committing to having? So again, you're committing all this on Sunday. Really important. Now we're going to move over to the daily focus. Every day you're going to put your weight down, okay? And you're going to average the weight at the end of the week. So on Sunday, you're going to average Monday through Sunday. So 7 days, you're going to average the weight. So if you gained 3 pounds each day, no, not 3 pounds. Let's say you gain 1 pound on Monday, Tuesday 1 pound, Wednesday 1 pound, but you lost 3 pounds Tuesday, 2 pounds Wednesday. Okay, so you get the point, right? So your weight's going to shift, your weight's going to change. And so you can't say that at the end of the week you lost 3 pounds if maybe you didn't really lose 3 because of something that may have happened during the week. So you got to average the weight loss, divide it by 7. And I would put that under the 6-week goal weight, or whatever goal weight you have. 6-week program. In this case, it's 6 weeks. So percent habit compliance. You want to make sure, and we're going to talk about it at the end of the week, but you want to make sure that you track your compliance of habits, the habits or behaviors that your goals of changing are. What did you have compliant that day? Out of 15 habits, were you compliant 90% of the time, 80% of the time? Put it in there. It's really, really important. Okay. Mantra or quote. Do you have a quote? Do you have something that that keeps you fired up and motivated? Okay. So for me, when I lost 100 pounds in 6 months, I always said to myself, you can do it no matter what. Nothing is going to stop me. So I had that everywhere I went. I thought about it all the time. So you write that in there as well. The mindset and renewal. Now this is where you mindset dump and renewal. So this is where you dump everything. You dump the day and you move forward. Because, again, we don't want to hold on to anything. So these are the 3 things I did really awesome today. Put that down. Boom, boom, boom. These are things that I'm grateful for. And try to find 5 things. And I tell you, things change. Your mindset changes when you find them. And you can, move forward. And you feel good about it. Now, what are some things to get to my goal? What are the actions and behaviors I will do tomorrow to improve today's results? So whatever happened not so good today, how can you improve? And then by the end of the day tomorrow, I will have accomplished what? And write out what your nutrition and exercise that you did today. What did you do today? Write that out so that you work out at 3 o'clock and do a total body 10-minute workout. Okay? And nutrition. Write out what you ate today. Write it all out. Just for your own acknowledgement. And then write out tomorrow's plan. And there's some more room on the bottom there. What is your nutrition plan? What's your exercise plan? Because even though you have it in the Living Lean lifestyle plan, it might change. It just might change. And even though you have it in there, even if you have it in there, it's good to rewrite it at the end of the night to recommit again to yourself that you're going to follow these things the next day, and you're going to have a higher success chance of staying on track. And again, this is just a system that I'm giving you that I want you to follow that's going to give you that really solid success by focusing on having a plan in all these different areas. Now again, I've got 7 in here, so just follow each 7 days of the week, and we're going to do something really unique, weekly recap at the end of 7 days. So you want to focus on habits, again, not focusing on a diet plan, and meal plan, or whatever. We want to focus on your living lean. How do we get lean and live lean through different types of habit behaviors? So the overall mind and body health is one category. The next one's nutrition, and then exercise, and then any personal habit you want to put in there. And then what I like to call fat loss rules. Things that are going to really enhance the body to lose any fat. Now, the ones I have here are the really basic ones that I have my clients do initially to really start to increase the metabolism and to start shifting the body to lose 2 to 4 pounds a week initially right away. So these are the ones I recommend you start with, and they will make the hugest, most dramatic impact to really shift that weight very quickly, safely, and effectively. And you will lose a very good amount of weight. 20 pounds in the next 6 weeks typically is, depending on what your weight is. If you don't have 20 pounds to lose, then you're not going to lose 20 pounds, but you're going to really get more lean and body fat. And again, track it every day. Day 1, did I track all these? Did I do all these? If you did it, track it, yes. At the end, at the bottom, what's your compliance? Out of all these 15 behaviors, divide that up into the 15, and is it 88%, 95%? And have a goal of 90% every single day. And then at the end of the week, what was your average compliance? Okay, that's what you need to do. Now, the weekly recap, again, this is kind of looking at the whole week, putting your weight, your hips, your picture. I love doing a picture every week because you can really see a difference over time. And then again, there's that average 7-day weight loss that we talked about. And this is really cool too, to kind of look at your self-checking, because some things we don't even realize that happened that we want to go through. So, do you have more energy this week? Am I happy with my progress? What can I do to improve my results? Am I feeling thinner? I mean, all these things that we're thinking about during the week, but it's just nice to check in with them at the end of the week. Okay, so fill it out as well. It's really great, and that's really it. That's the entire Freedom Journal. And I believe this is the most powerful thing that I've ever created in terms of a tracking standpoint and mindset standpoint, to relieve and release the old stuff and put in new stuff and rewire that brain. So that's where this Freedom Journal is so powerful, and I think it's going to really be a wonderful thing, a wonderful tool that you can use. Again, if you print it out, you'll take it more serious. If you just look at it on an electronic device, I guarantee you're not going to be successful. And I hope that you enjoyed this.